Hello and welcome back to Gokujtalks. And today, as always, we have Shadow VA and another Geek 123 on the podcast. But before we start the podcast, we had some beautiful complaints last week about us being too complacent or too annoying for you audience. So gradually, all I can say is fuck you, and let's start the podcast. So, how yous all been?
I've been fucking sound, mate. I've just been chilling, working on that Broly movie script, working on some other scripts, and then trying to figure out how the fuck I'm actually gonna manage to edit this fucking nearly hour-long video. Aside from that, it's been boring as fuck. How about you guys? Woo!
And for script-wise, I'm creating a new series which goes through the 2000s. Like Marvel games all the way to the present games to run up with the Avengers game. I'm going to be talking about like what's in the game itself and a little bit about the development of the overall projects. Starting with the Spider-Man 2000 game. I've written the script for a week and I just recorded audio today, so it should be out soon. How are you, Shane?
I'm existing. Mr. Self-demonetization virus has not got me yet, which is good. I call it self-demonetization virus because YouTube flagged it up last week.
Fucking yellow Dolan sign, boys! Woo!
Yes. Yeah. I mean, I've been existing, which is brilliant. I mean, it's not been too bad on the side. I've wrote a few parodies. We did one today, which is completely and utterly ridiculous, but can't wait to get that out. And also, looking forward to the next few videos that are coming up on the channel. Second channel. Plug right there.
Oh, I also actually, speaking of plugs, I've been streaming a bit. I was streaming Oxenfree yesterday and the day before. It was pretty nice. If you guys want to go check it out, it's twitch.tv/shadow_1337. Go fucking check it out.
Oh, sorry.
Right, fuck you. And also, Sean, right, you better be including the pizza time in this fucking Spider-Man game.
Busy
right?
time.
Well, that's my text tone, thank you very much. And it's not even in that game, it's in it. You talk about the wrong game,
you uncultured swine, how dare you?
Right, listen here, right, you best not bully me on this podcast or else I'll cry. Yeah, you don't want to do that, do you?
Never going to tell a lie or hurt you. Okay, so if you guys don't already know, the podcast often starts out with a few topics, but we tried it last week, and the topics that we generated were either too long or we didn't spend enough time on them, which was feedback that you guys gave us. So we've decided that we're just going to limit it to one subject. We're going to talk about it all through the podcast, and to bring us today the biggest problem with this podcast, please welcome another Geek 123 as he spins the wheel of misfortune. Go ahead, my guy.
Okay, so on the wheel, I'm not going to tell you all the subjects yet because I don't want to tease you guys, but I've got some spicy stuff for you, like YouTube and Twitch drama, anime, etc. But let's see what the wheel actually gives us today.
Let's get right into the wheel. Sorry.
Keep me stop.
Our winner today is British food. What a subject.
I had fish for me tea today.
Right, I had tea. I just had straight up tea, mate. Ultimate British food, despite the fact that it is a drink.
So it's bleach, but you can isolate that.
We'll put it as food and drink, okay? We'll count it as that.
Yeah, because we can't just be talking about one food, because just be stuck on
he's trying
fish
not to,
and chips.
he's trying not to say I'm a fat bastard. That's what he's trying to say.
I mean, to be fair, correct if you did say it.
Yeah, we can't just stick to just talking about fish and chips the whole episode, guys. We need to dazzle in some tea in there as well, don't we?
Chicken and chips like the mush from Britain's Got Talent at 1 point. The Fail Gokuja podcast. What a life. Right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. So, Connor, I'm going to ask you this brilliant question. What do you think, in your opinion, is the best British food?
The best British food? You see, there's quite a lot of British foods that I do like. I mean, fish and chips is always going to be a fucking classic, mate. it's always going to be
Banging.
up there with my
Banging.
favourite foods. It's
Banging.
banging, right? You find a good chippy, right? You find a good chippy. It's essentially like finding a fucking soulmate when you find a good chippy. It's like, you know,
Tell you something.
it's banging.
Tell you something. You've got over here with us, like me and Sean, because obviously we live in the same place mostly. Cumberland sausage and chips.
Oh, Cumberland sausages are fucking banging.
Cumberland sausages just fucking bang. But that's your fucking word. They're just fucking banging, honestly.
Get it? Because I'm bangers. Hey, I'm funny.
Dude.
Cumberland sausages, like, usually I'm not a massive fan of sausages. Like, it
Despite the
depends
fact
on the
you buy.
sausage, really. But yeah, right. Thanks for bringing that up in the podcast, my guy. Hell yeah.
I mean,
But
I am too, so what the fuck's the point?
yeah, that's true. I'm not gay, but like, you know,
Right, okay.
say no homo eating sausage.
Okay, right.
Yeah, let's chill. But anyway, as I was saying though, like, I don't know, man. It's like, I think the Cumberland sausages are just fucking brilliant, mate. Like, you can whack them with anything though, right? You can fucking whack them with turd in a hole, right? It tastes fucking lovely. Or you can whack them with mash and gravy, absolutely banging. You can whack them in your full English. What beat your meat? Yeah, okay, Shane.
For fuck's sake, stop
But
it.
yeah. But yeah, actually just fucking pair them with literally anything at any time of the day, like breakfast, lunch, fucking tea, mate. Pff, dude, anything.
Fair enough.
So the all-rounder. Moving on, Sean. So, what would you say is your favorite British food?
It is a hard one. I can agree.
Just like the
But I
Cumberland
think I think the saviour of everyone that is British is the good old Space Raider crisps.
Ooh. Right, now you've touched a nerve there. Because I can eat the beef. I do like the beef. It's the pickled onion that just... I don't know, the pickled onion just... It brings something more out, if you get what I mean.
You're gonna get rinsed.
I am, aren't I?
Yeah,
Cancelled on the
imagine.
Gokujtalks podcast for talking about fucking
Mm.
crisps.
See, I'm not a
Gary
big fan of
Lineker behind
pickled
me.
onion, to be fair. I don't know, I just don't like it. I've never really liked them.
Ooh.
Burns your tongue, mate. It's like,
Jesus.
nah. It's like salt and vinegar, like, unpopular opinion, but I really do not like salt and vinegar crisps.
Ooh,
I think they're
like-
nasty.
Now that's a thing, right? Because a few years ago I hated salt and vinegar, and it's just recently, like as I've grown older, I start to like those sort of things. It's weird because it's the same with like Nice biscuits, or like any plain
Nice
biscuit. I
biscuit.
never nice biscuits.
So that is very weird hearing them opinions about Space Raiders. Sorry,
Space
because
Invaders.
literally everyone else that's like near me, people in my family, really love pretty much every flavour that's like in big stores. The beef and pickled onion. I'm not sure about the shitty orange and purple ones, whatever flavour they are.
Right, the
I've only had
spicy
them
ones
like
are
once.
fucking king, right? Do not
Mm.
eat the spicy Space Raiders, they're really
The
good.
problem that I've got, right, is that I think Space Raiders are overrated. I personally will go for something like Monster Munch. Monster Munch to me is where it's at.
Yeah,
Monster
but
Munch.
if you got like a 20, if you only got like how much are they now? Like 35p.
With hyperinflation nowadays, who the fuck knows? Freddo's going
Ever
to
since
cost a
Brexit,
mortgage
right?
very soon.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh.
to be fair, right, Freddos are fucking out. You know, remember Freddos used to be 5p and now they're like fucking, what, 30 now?
£7,000 and a mortgage on top.
Yeah, you got to place a deposit down you fucking Freddo, mate, and it's not even they're not even the same size anymore.
No,
Like,
that's
they're
good
just
for
this
me
mini. I
because
mean, it's good for people like Shane, but like, you know, other than that, though, like, you know, we can't exactly, you know, we
I'm
can't
not-
exactly enjoy them to the fullest.
I'm not
You've gotta
partial
get
to a Freddo. My cousin is, but I'm not. My cousin loves Freddos. Anything that he brings up in chat is a Freddo. I just don't get them. They're just like
so
one
your
bite.
your
The one bite.
your cousin has a Freddo fetish.
Freddo fetish. Yeah, definitely a Freddo fetish.
Yeah, I can.
I mean, Freddo.
I don't think I agree with
though.
disliking it for the same reasons, but I really loved them as a kid. I'm pretty sure when I went in the store, I didn't even pick them because price. Because why the fuck would you pick them
Just
from
fucking
from
put one
price
in.
when you're
You're
younger?
being
But when I was younger, I really loved Freddos. But then when I've grown up, I don't know. I don't know what last time I ate them, but I just don't like them now. They sort of taste like bland. I know the Cadbury's, but they taste really bland compared to normal Cadbury's. If you get what I mean.
I don't know.
They're not that good.
I don't know, because I think Posh Chocolate for me, I'm gonna sound like I'm fucking I'm not Posh, obviously. Tory, no, Sean, you're just gonna make bloopers videos out of these. Anyway, so going on to it, from what you were saying about Freddos, I do see some appeal to them, but I think a normal Cadbury's chocolate bar or something, they've just gone way too small, in my eyes. But then again, my eyes are fucking big, so, you know.
Yeah.
Might be as big as my gut. No,
I don't think anything would be as big as that, to be honest, mate.
Yeah. Well, actually mentioning
I know.
Freddo prices and that. It's alright. I watched like that documentary. I don't know. I can't remember what it was on, but it was a documentary about.
Freddos. If you're talking about Freddos, it's probably on Freddos.
It was about the Cadbury's factories and that on some, like, I think it was ITV or something one night, and I watched it with my parents. And it was all about the thing where the whole news with sugar gonna cost more in the UK, so chocolate bar brands decided to create alternative bars and that, saying that they would sell them for cheaper. How comes every store I go in now, though, the normal Cadbury's costs like £1, but then the alternate version of Cadbury's where it's got 30% less sugar is like £1.40? Like,
Alright.
the fuck?
We have to say au revoir, au revoir, or get the fuck out my house, you stupid twat. Thank you for all being on this week. If you want to plug yourself right now before I plug the second and third channel, for no apparent reason.
Right, so my socials are search up Shadow VA on YouTube, right? Shadow_VA for Twitter and Shadow_1337 for Twitch.
That was very quick. For YouTube stuff with around Sonic, Marvel, mostly Spider-Man, and some DC stuff, go to Another Geek 123 on YouTube.
Yay!
For crappy low budget like random college projects for media, and a couple of random videos that I do randomly at times.
Cooking channel
to
videos.
CCM. No, don't start this again. Go to CCM Sean Holiday for that. CCM Sean Holiday also has a Twitter that should be becoming more active soon with the username Another Geek 1231, since it was originally Another Geek 123 Twitter. And if you want to see some Deadpool content specifically with the movies, ETRN414.
Yay. Open your eyes. That's always a good idea. Actually, if you want to see me on any of your social medias, or if you want to see me on YouTube, it is Gokuja. Obviously, you've already found the channel. That's how you're viewing this. Number 2 is Gokuja Music to get parodies and questionable song covers. And for number 3, it is Web Nostalgia, which is a collabed channel with me and Another Geek, which we will bring back eventually. Eventually meaning probably never. Who knows?
What if you're saying there that this is what you're watching this on? What about if they're watching the highlight video on?
This won't be in the highlights.
Yeah,
It will, because I always want to promote people at the end. So
very nice.
If you're somehow watching this in the highlight thing, check out the original podcast. The link will always be down below.
And also, if you want to see weird streams, stupid, idiotic things, or if you also want to see the definition of anime mods, you can check my Twitch channel out. And also, if you want to see something a little different, a bit more relaxed, with a British guy that actually knows what he's talking about, unlike me, you can go watch Connor's Twitch. Link is both, and so is the shouting of my brother. The link is down in the The link is down in the description below. And as always, I have been Gokuja, and I will see you all later, and peace.
Listen!